Welcome brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for some token action. Because today we are going to play probably the last TMT commander deck in a while, or in this case TMC, which is the commander set. We are playing Leonardo the Balance, partnered with Michelangelo the Heart. Leo gives us access to 5 colors basically, and whenever a token you control enters, you may put a +1 counter on each creature you control, only once each turn. Then, for the Haymaker, if you pay 1 of each color, creatures you control gain menace, trample, and lifelink until end of turn. Mikey, on the other hand, he only costs 2 mana, a 2/1 trample, but he has Raid the Fridge at the beginning of your end step or your second main. If you attack this turn, put a +1 counter on target creature, and you make a food token. So if you hide Mikey out, you attack with a creature, you get a food token, and the food triggers Leonardo, so you buff your entire team. Now obviously that can be improved if it were by itself, so we play a decent amount of ways to make creature tokens or some other tokens. For instance, we have Dark Leo and Shredder, they make ninja tokens. Deus makes Mutant tokens. We have Peregrine Took. If we were to make tokens, we get an additional food. Academy Manufacture. If we have Mikey, instead of making a food, we make a food, a clue, and a treasure. Teysa gives us clues if we deal damage to our opponent, hopefully since we are attacking. That will be the case. And Impactal gives us creature tokens. God can trade the food for 1 skeletons with menace. Rosie can buff our team when we create food tokens. Adeline for even more food, or even more creature tokens. And that's pretty much the gist of it. We create creature tokens, or we make use of our non-creature tokens. Then if we have enough creatures laying around, we can sacrifice them to stuff like Umbral Collar Zealot, which can also make use of the food, or Yawgmoth Tramp Physician. That's card draw in addition to removal. Very slow removal. We also have Braska, sacrifice a permanent once each turn to gain a life, draw 1 card. And we have a couple of ways to either buff our entire team or just the tokens, like Waystone Guidance, Suki, Courageous Rescuer. So as you can see, pretty much the base is Absan, and then we splash a little for red and for blue. I think that's good enough. So our mana base pretty much reflects that. If you happen to take a look at it. And that's pretty much the deck. Now let's head into the queue. Hopefully raid our opponent's fridges. Krang. What do we do against Krang? Guess we want to play Pippin, then Mikey. And after that, maybe Deus plus Steel Seeker. Spike on Pippin. Maybe then we invasion. Grindstone. So are they trying to Painted Servant? Maybe. Podcast, wondering, or sigh. And this will get us black mana, I think. In the form of Graffin's Tower. No lands for our opponent there. The opponent plays the One Ring. We block, but we didn't need to get the hit to trigger Mikey here. I guess we play the Steel Seeker and the Ooze. Okay, Indicator Thoughtcast. Suran Orb. Here, what's the play? The Lushek's one? Yeah, we might need to kill Sai. Because they've been getting cheap artifacts. Well, I mean, top tiers out of their cheap artifacts. Yeah, they could have activated Shadow Spear to still put witness protection on my key there. We get a trade. Yep, that is a crank for no value essentially. Guess at least it's a good blocker, so I think we might try to dig for a land. Okay, never mind, we got it right away. We do like obsessive pursuit. Yeah, opponent needs to find a way to... Ooh, okay. That might work. Yep, GG's. That is an L for sure. I guess we could wait them out. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake on my part. But I was thinking they could easily just replay. And because of Suranor, they are not technically dead. So they should be able to outpace their One Ring. GG's. Keep this one, and I think we can play again. Start making tokens right away. I mean, they can play Omnath, but yeah, they probably didn't want to. Well, first, I don't know if they didn't get their land drop here, but more importantly, you want to play Omnath at 7 lands where you can drop your 8, start drawing a card right away. GG's though. We can beat Glarp, I think.
This is an interesting story.
Okay, they kill our Tamillo. We beat their Bloombearer, I think. We attack and play Teysa. Yes, we should play Mikey. Rush away. Not unsurprising. My bad. Okay, they bounce our creatures, I guess. We can deluge, we essentially lose tokens against our opponent's commander. Shadow of the second sun. That's annoying. Their character, I don't think we can beat that one. At least not without more removal. Yeah, good games. One she down. Ooh. Okay, yep, GG's. Right. Let's see if we can put pressure on opponent. Oh, maybe not too much though. They can play the commander here.
I stayed up too late reading.
Oop, I guess not.
Man.
Gold spam dragon. I think here we might need to Daisa and stay on defense. Ooh, oh yeah, that's not good. At least it was over fast. GG. So Don and Leo, which is basically Yorion. Though it's every end step instead of just when you cast it. But I guess technically most Yorion builds try to do it every end step as well. Okay. We take it, I guess. If we are fast enough to get Rofellos. Put them in a bind. Yeah, I'm afraid because of their coming, we might not be fast enough. That is a Kokura. And the Earth King, that's gonna give them even more lands, even more mana. It is. Okay, Ragavan. Guess you are forcing our hand here.
See a guy in a blue hood around here? Otter to otter? I need some help.
Here we're going to saddle, I think. And double buff Mikey.
I hope you've got bottled lightning sugar. Oh yeah, plan's coming together.
So they might get some counters on Brawl, but they cannot get to train, I don't think, here. Which means we can hit it for some decent amounts. Guess maybe we can get Leon, or at least try to. Many partings.
I am
Okay, they
confident
double
this will work.
bounce.
A new world requires new strategies.
And now they can ultimate Brawl, most likely.
Well, gotta work with what's available. This is the part where you run away screaming.
Yeah, yes. This needs to be white. Okay, it cannot be white and green at the same time. My bad, my bad. So if we get white, we can Leonardo. Probably good enough. This is not bad, however. Esa was GT. Yeah, that GT might be the end of us. Okay, them not killing the halfling might keep us in the game, but I don't know for how long.
The multiverse will be free from this scourge. I welcome all allies. Amusing.
Okay. Yep, this is good enough. GG. We might name something not in our command zone with Cavern.
If you need me, I'll be in the light.
But we need to figure out what. We buff the flyer, and I think we will crack the clue next turn. Okay, Molten Impact. We take the full blow. Badger Mock up. I think we attack despite it. Okay, they trade. That's okay, I think. And because loot cares about the types of lone lands, this creature doesn't do much for them. Laundry and Arc of Bolas. And they ponder.
That's the sound of a stampede coming straight at ya.
And we attack their Dumbry here. Buff Giver of Runes a little bit.
Not by a long shot.
And I think we play Ursa. Follow weight for Soul Trail. They have Bombardiers. They might kill Giver of Runes. But if they go for that, we double block. Crack a couple of clues. Okay. Yep, opponent didn't like that. Even though we didn't get our next land. GG's, we take it. Since it's Maryland, we want Boromir, which means we probably send it on our way. Okay, so Ristic Study, we might be able to pay for a while, but I'm not sure how long. Volatile Storm Drake. Okay, we trade the tokens for our commander. Okay, since they played that elf, we should exile Marilyn here. Essence blocks. Maybe I should have thought about that. Okay. Now we have a decent amount of blockers and attackers. And our opponent might not want to trade for them. Okay, they destroy our enchantment. That hurts. GG's. I think maybe Thoughtseize can save us here. Yep, they have their intervention, but I don't think they can pay enough for it. Ooh, Dark Ritual. I love Galadriel. I think we should remove their pile here. Mostly because we couldn't pay for Stola. Okay, they have a Psychic Frost. Okay, they draw a card. Salam. Guess we let them draw another one here. They can deal a bunch of damage to us with the frog. But yeah, it's not gonna be enough. We hit them back for lethal, I think. Yep, GG's. Also, we had enough mana to activate Leonardo for even more Robins. And I guess finally, our bad luck is over. And on top of that, we got to the point where we activated this ability for lethal, so I think we can stop here. Good games, Stola. So that's gonna be it for today, and honestly, this deck is not the worst, but we definitely got unlucky today. Shouldn't be losing as much as it did, but I guess that's just variance, or maybe it wasn't playing tip-top shape. Maybe in the Maralian game, needed to snap that removal before they couldn't tap and have protection. So yeah, as far as changes, I would say you can cut off definitely some of the blue and red cards for some other token makers, some more interaction. Maybe stuff like Patriarch's Humiliation could do it. So actually, let's do it right now. So this is what it looks like now, a little linear with a little more interaction. Driven Charm and Humiliation, I think. So hopefully also you don't get as unlucky as we did today with the matches. And maybe you play a little bit better than I did here and there. So thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and despite this being a lackluster deck, we will be here tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.